TikTok live. Wow, you're right here on TikTok. Hopefully you're not at work on your phone. Naughty. But I won't tell anybody. Don't you worry about that. Just shh, keep it hidden. I'm going to try to make sure I record this too. Save the recording, upload it later to my YouTube channel. So, don't get in trouble. I know you're sneaking this video if you're at work, and I don't want you getting in trouble. So like I said, I'm going to put on my YouTube channel. If you want to be on my email list so that you can get all the nitty-gritty into all the details about what in the world is going on with our union at the CTA, what I'm doing, what others are doing, that think they're doing to me and you, send me a direct message here in TikTok. I'll give you a link so you can register for my email. I have an important update for the car servicers, all you rail car servicers. I have extremely important information for you. I cannot put it online. I cannot put it here. So I want you to check your email. I sent all of you a very important email update. If you are not on my email list, well, you better get on it, especially if I'm elected president of Local 308, because you all are going to run our union from wherever you're at, whenever you are available. And we're going to have to work through email. We're going to have to work through the internet. And when we conduct our business, it's not going to be publicly accessible. So only those who are registered with my virtual union hall will be permitted. And that includes anyone who doesn't like me. I don't care. As long as you a CTA worker and you a member, you're in the union, whether you pay dues or not, you're still a union bargain for employee. You have a right to know what's going on, and you have a voice, especially in my opinion, because I know a lot of you opt out. You stop paying dues because of the corrupt union officials. You want simple. It's all about numbers. Every month, Local 308 signs up 30 to what you are as far as your power. Last night at the Local 308 membership meeting, and you all showed up. Unfortunately, I was not there. I have to work on Tuesday nights, but you all showed up. You made a quorum, and you overturned two grievances that my fellow union officials decided to trash. My fellow union officials, almost all of them are just compromised sellouts. I mean, I'm just telling you like it is. It doesn't sound nice, but it's just I'm telling it like it is, in the drop bar or in the motor cab that someone left for you. It is what it is. So you don't like it, I know, it stinks. It's nasty, but it's true. On two of these cases, they want to decide with the CTA mismanagement. I don't know for sure what the other one was, but one of them was one of the victims of one of the worst mismanagers at the CTA. This is a former maintenance manager, now in rail station management. I call her Hot Pants. And boy, she's always looking to write up the CTA workers on the front line. Loves to get the customer assistance. Write up after write up after write up. This person has built up such a record on my M1000 that this mismanager is going to tie with another mismanager that loves to write people up for doing that committing terrible sins, like taking extra cooling breaks, taking a bathroom break. And in this case, this mismanager wrote up someone for being away on a customer assistant who was away on a personal, who was having a medical issue that required her to be in the bathroom, okay? I can't get into details, but this is a long-time worker, and they're going to write this person up for being human. They're going to write this person up for having chronic illness. They're going to write this long-standing, upstanding, loyal employee for being human. And you, the members who didn't opt out, you opted in, you showed up at your membership meeting, and you said, hell no, worms and surrender and all you sellouts. I'm siding with the member. You're going to send their case to an arbitrator. Man, congratulations. Congratulations, Local 308 members who didn't quit. You're in it to win it. But the battle's not over there. Guess what? The boss-loving, bootlicking traders are going to do another thing. Once you vote something to go to arbitration, they'll sit on it. Yeah. They'll say, oh, we're going to put it in a pre-arbitration. Yeah, we're going to check it out. See if we're going to put it on the docket for pre-arbitration. It'll be faster than arbitration because the arbitrator, he may have a whole bunch of cases. It may take months and months or years. So we're going to go pre-arbitration. So whenever they say, okay, whenever the membership says send it to arbitration, they don't ask the members, do you want to send it to pre-arbitration? Or do you want to send it to arbitration? Or do you want to send it to both pre-arbitration and arbitration? He said, what's pre-arbitration? Pre-arbitration is meetings. Really, this should be happening before it even goes up for anything. But anyways, it's a meeting between the presidents and the so-called union lawyer. That'd be Charlie Burns, trader Charlie Burns, and the CTA mismanagement. They'll get together and say, look, man, this, and this, and this. We're arguing for this, and this. Just reverse the charges or pay them their back pay, whatever. And the CTA mismanagement will say, well, we'll take it off their record, but we're not going to give them back pay. And so then they'll come back to you from pre-arbitration, and they'll say, yeah, CTA mismanagement, they said, or they'll say, the CTA said, they said, the CTA said that they're going to, congratulations, we're going to get rid of this charge in your record, but you're not going to get back pay. Do you want to take this offer? And you'll be like, damn, I don't want it on my record, but damn, they had me off work and I don't deserve this and blah, blah, blah. So you got to make a decision. So you're thinking it went to arbitration, but it didn't. You were deceived. See, they're not telling you this. So you're like, damn, that's all I got? Nah. If it went to pre-arbitration, it goes to the arbitrator. You say, nah, I want that to go to arbitrator. You just think about it. You work this hard to get your case up to an arbitrator who will probably say, yeah, pay them back. And why should a union official make a deal like that? What the hell are you talking about? CTA? Who do you think you are, a god over this person? You went and unjustly wrote the person up. Then you suspended them unjustly. You had no just cause to write them up. None whatsoever. And in whatever the reason is, you just didn't have it. And now you got the gall to say, well, we'll take it off the record, but we're not gonna pay him for the lost wages. And that's some crap, y'all. And this is the kind of thing that I want you all to know. This is why the members must be involved at every level of negotiations, whether it's for our contract or for our jobs, whatever it is, our grievances. Everyone needs to know what's going on. You don't necessarily need to know all the personal info, who's this and who's that. But everyone should know where their grievance is, and everyone should know where everyone else's grievance is in the process. I got grievances of my own that they're covering up. They should have went to arbitration. I'm coming up to year 3 on mine. Can you believe that? And I asked the Vice President, James Surrender, I said, brother, where the hell is it? Where is it? Well, we had a switch over with a different attorney, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God, here we go. In other words, hey, y'all didn't do nothing with my... it was unanimous to go to arbitration, but nah. it's just mysteriously in limbo. So those of you whose grievances last night were voted to go to arbitration, I want you all to stay on the union presidents week after week. You send them emails. What's going on with my grievance? What's going on with my grievance? What's going on with my grievance? We got a brother on the blue line, and every week he sends a message to our vice president. What's going on with my arbitration? What's going on with my arbitration? What's going on? And it's beautiful. He is a pest, but he's a good pest, and that's what I want you to be. All right. TikTok says 98% of y'all haven't commented, so I don't know what that. Okay, so they want. TikTok is telling me. The AI gods at TikTok are telling me to comment, so I don't know, telling you to comment, whatever. You don't have to comment, because I know if you comment, they're going to see your name, and I know you're afraid. They're going to say, see, they like that boogeyman. Let's write them up and find a picture of them picking their nose on their phone. And they took another bathroom break. How dare they? Get them. You should know better to support a bad union rep and then to post on TikTok, you naughty member. So y'all going to the party Saturday? I'm going to the party. I can't wait to see y'all. It's from 11 to dusk, whatever that means. I'm gonna be there around noon for a couple hours. I want to get there before the booze starts pouring. I know there's some people, very violent union officials that want to fight all the time, and they're bootlicking loyalists. They want to fight. And when they get drunk, they're out of control. So I'll be in and out of there. Hope to see you maybe around noon for a couple hours. And it's going to be on the west side, Roosevelt and First Avenue, Miller Grove, Miller something, okay? So you go there. I want to see you. I would like to see you. And if they say, well, who are you? Who sent you? You say, Eric Basir sent me. You're like, but I'm not even in local. My slice of pizza, it'll be on me. And I don't drink a beer, but if they got a beer, you can have my beer, because I don't drink that slop. My God, it smells like urine. Why would you drink that crap? Anyways, so I will see you all at the party. I want to see you at the party Saturday, the barbecue, the picnic, the whatever it's called, $10,000 party. You're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Yes, I'm gonna be campaigning for president there, and so will the other people. And so please don't come up to me. This is not appropriate. They do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay? And I hope they have a little table set up there, not as elaborate as I had last time, or maybe it depends how much energy I have in preparation. But last time at the barbecue party, whatever it is, the summer event picnic, I brought some Nerf blasters and targets, and the children loved it. I brought children's books that I've written, my graphic novel, and we had targets up and about our terrible working conditions. So I had these Nerf blasters, and the children were train operation, no paid sick leave, all kind. It was so much fun. They loved it. And that's what the party should be, revolutionary but fun, you know. It should be, we should have music and food, but there should be some context of revolutionary activity. You know what I'm saying? Not just forget about your problems, everybody. Everything's okay. It's not okay. One of our switchmen was blown away just last month underneath the CTA's super duper surveillance system. You know, the CTA's surveillance system is so good They know everything we're doing as workers. They got heat detection cameras, y'all. Heat, so they can see if you're alive, you're dead. They can see if you're hiding behind something, taking a break. They're cold-blooded. But when it comes to some assassin that carjacks you right there at the shop, at the terminal, the camera footage is fuzzy. Got like some fuzzy man in a hoodie or something. You know, they'll never find it. But boy, they have some little issue. Oh, we saw you were asleep from 12:13 to 12:17, and then you got up, and then you went to the bathroom. You didn't come back until 12:27. I mean, these people are sick, man. They're maniacal. All they want to do is punish us, the CTA workers. And our freaking union presidents sit there and say nothing. They say, we must be calm. We cannot upset do not upset the management. Do not make them uncomfortable. We must have good relationships. No, to hell with your good relationships. It doesn't work. Your good relationships with management has gotten us what? What has it gotten us? A waiver for our paid sick leave, fitness for duty, one-person train operation, pension holidays, unpaid vacations. What? These good relationships suck. And I don't see why the only relationship that matters to me is the relationship with the members, the bargain for CTA employees. That's the only relationship that matters to me. So on November 17th, I want you to help me. Every one of you on this call that's looking, I want you on November 17th to check that box for me, for the boogeyman Eric Basir for president. I want you to help me liberate Local 308 from CTA control. Our union, Local 308, is controlled by the bosses, the mismanagers, and the politicians. The members have no say whatsoever in how our union is maintained, what we do, and what we say. November 17th is our chance to take control of Local 308. We got a guerrilla operation going on, y'all. And we got an open warfare operation going on, y'all, at the same time. We must take control of Local 308 and free it from CTA control. That's the only way we're going to get anything done. If the members control Local 308, we have a better chance at fighting and winning. Right now, the members have to fight who? The leadership. The members have to fight the presidents. I mean, look at that membership meeting last night. When y'all overturned those grievances that them sellouts wanted to trash, to side with their mismanager bros, they were so upset they nodded their head. Oh, these stupid members, they don't know what they're doing. Dude, we'll never win it. It ain't right. It don't matter if you win or you lose. What matters is you fight back. And when you lose a fight, you learn. When you win a fight, you learn. Well, I've just about arrived. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're inspired. I want to see you Saturday. You could talk to me and say, hey, man, I want to talk to you, man. Can we trust you to be tactful as president? Can we, we're worried that you're going to go crazy and you're going to make the managers go nuts. And, man, look, I do what y'all want me to do. I'm your mad dog on a leash, your bulldog on a chain, all right? You just say sit or sick 'em, all right? If you want to say sit, boogeyman, sit. I sit. You want to say sick 'em? Take the chain off my collar and watch and enjoy. I'll see you all later, TikTok friends and family.